pushing, loading her cart up, pushing out at the Hilton Head Store. So we recognized her when she came in.
Yeah,
recognized her. She selected jewelries or a gaming headset. She put inside a container. She's selecting a few more things. So she's gonna end up trying to push out most likely. One of our coworkers says she knows her from back in the day, and apparently
Heavy set? Huh? Heavy set? Was she the heavy set female?
No. She's slender.
The lady? Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't look that strong. You can probably take it.
No. I know somebody in the past, but
no, she's a white woman, like in her mid-40s.
Okay.
Blonde, gray sweatshirt, black hat. Kind of like that outfit, but not her.
Unassuming.
But she's my buddy let me know when she's like headed out.
Are white women in their mid-40s usually associated with shoplifters and criminals? Or is it just... We'll save it.
Because if she, for some weird reason, ends up paying for anything, I don't want to stop her, unlock her.
Right. But
you think she's a criminal, this woman?
The store policy, because once, if you read a code section...
She couldn't be a criminal. She's got a dog at home. Look at that poochie puppy. Look at that little dog down there in the corner. She would never leave that little innocent pup down there alone. No, I don't believe it.
Section pertaining to shoplifting. Right? Once the person can steal, once the person can steal, that's it. That's shoplifting right there.
Yeah.
But I know your policy. She must pass
all points of sale.
Points of sale. Right. So y'all got y'all own, law. Then y'all got y'all.
Right. Policy and law is obviously way different. Apparently.
Yeah, policy and law are not the same.
November, grabbed her ex-husband's girlfriend, trying to put her in her.
Law trumps policy, right? At all times. Oh, just a backstory too. So this woman basically, she's in there stealing right now. They recognized her from another store, and she's just an obvious criminal. We'll see that later on when we get deeper into the video, that she ends up, they show her on camera and how she's stealing, which is just terrible. I mean, talk about thinking that you have privilege that you really don't, because she's just completely obvious.
Take her? I don't know if she was trying to kidnap her. Apparently she tried to handcuff her. I don't know the whole details of the story, but apparently she tried to grab her ex-husband, new girlfriend, and try to handcuff her and put her in her car. Okay. Well, she put back up. No, she's grabbing more stuff.
It's a felony.
Yeah, maybe it'll reach a felony if we reach 500, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these people that we stopped are like, what? It's a felony? I thought it was 1,000.
Over 500? No.
In Georgia, yeah, it's 500. I think in California, it's like 1,000.
1,500. Because California increased their price.
The officers waited for 20 minutes until the female suspect eventually attempted to exit the store with a box full of merchandise.
Did she even go to the checkout, or did she just try to roll straight out?
Hey man, how's it going?
Good.
We're going to detain you for shoplifting here, so...
If you're a criminal, get in and get out. Don't be in there stealing for 30, 40 minutes. It just doesn't seem right when you're in the store for more than like 20 minutes, unless maybe you're shopping for clothes. So just a tip for all the criminals out there. Why am I always giving criminals ideas and tips? They're not going to get it anyways. Criminals don't watch me. Do they?
You're not going anywhere, but we're just going to check your box here.
Sir, you don't have to detain me. I'll
Take
just...
to the AP office. Follow me, man.
Just follow him, please.
I don't need to be detained.
Yes, ma'am, you do. Please follow him.
How you going to tell them what you need to be?
Ma'am, no one's doing this to you, but you need to follow him that way.
Please.
It's either you come with us without cuffs or with cuffs.
I have a dog at home.
That's fine. With or without cuffs. The choice is yours.
Are you taking me to jail?
You're being detained right now. You can be detained with or without cuffs.
Are you taking me to jail?
See you in camera. Take her in. You detained.
Alright, you don't have to touch me.
No, you detained. You can touch him. You can touch him.
He can touch you and he will touch you, and you should have followed directions. And I don't want to hear about your dog. You wasn't thinking about your dog when he was out there stealing. Y'all remember The Wash? George Wallace and the Wash, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, where he caught Snoop Dogg stealing. You went out there stealing. Ain't nobody gonna be stealing from me. Yo, that clip is crazy. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. Hold on.
I'm just gonna ring up.
And I'll get you a total off.
Do what?
Can I just pay for the merchandise?
It's too late now.
I have a dog. I don't live with anybody, and I have a dog at home that's gonna have nobody to take care of him.
You're gonna go help me get the receipt. Probably should have thought of that before.
I realize that.
Oh man, I got a dog at home and I ain't got nobody to watch him. So you're a single dog mom. This is sad, man. This is really sad. Like I just don't understand what's going on with people. Life is about relationships, y'all. Like honestly, just like not having a significant person in your life. You're out here in your mid-40s stealing from Target on camera, getting caught. Now complaining that your dog is at home being neglected because you decided to go out and get arrested. Now, this is my thing. I'm thinking that they should call DPS on her. You said, huh? DPS? Well, she's a dog mom. So, because of that, instead of CPS, Child Protective Services, we're going to go DPS, Dog Protected Services. Yeah, Dog Protective Services. I know you were asking.
What do you mean?
Well, I just explained it.
Am I being arrested?
We don't know yet.
Do you have an ID?
Right now, you're detained right now.
You have an ID?
I'm sorry?
Do you have an ID? Driver's license?
No.
No.
So you driving without a license?
What's that?
So you were driving without a license?
I don't have it on me. It's at home.
So you driving without a license then?
Hey, hold on, team. I got the clip. I got it right here. I got it queued up. It's only 40 seconds. Hold on. You gotta watch it. It's on my phone though, so he's gonna have to do it how we do it. But it is what it is.
Yes, sir. You know who that is? You know what that is? Look at that. What the? Stealing. That's right. I'm gonna run it back again for you.
Hold on.
I'm gonna run it back again for you. Stealing.
I can't get the.
Stealing. Now look, I ain't got nothing against you, boy, but ain't nobody gonna be stealing from me. Maybe use automatic brushes ain't a bad idea after all. At least they don't steal shit. Oh, so you seriously thinking about getting those new brushes and stuff?
Yo, you just really need to hear the audio. You need to see the visuals. that scene is so iconic. Yo, if you ain't never seen The Wash, it's called The Wash. The Wash, that's it. Just put in Snoop Dogg The Wash, Dr. Dre The Wash. It is a must-watch film. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Highly recommend it. It's an amazing film. All right, back to the story.
What's your name?
I have to figure out something to do with my dog. There's no way you can just cite me.
No, that's not the way it works, man. I'm sorry, but that's not the way it works. That's not the way it works.
My dog has been having nowhere to go.
Yeah, you see all of this stuff? Huh? Yeah, you bring them in here. I can handle it. See, the way this works, this is the way it works. You're 48.
And you know what's crazy? It's like the women will try to use their kids a lot of the time, and you see it. I mean, we watch a lot of these videos, team. So I'm not just making this. I'm not just saying you don't even know what you're talking. I do know what I'm talking about. I have proof to back this up. I can go through multiple plethora lists of videos of women using their kids as a bailout when they get into trouble. She's using her dog the same way a woman would use her kids. My dog's at home all alone. I don't know what to do. I need to get out of here. Can you just cite me? No, you're 48 years old.
But yeah, I can handle it. See, the way this works, this is the way it works. You're 48 years old, right? You see all this stuff, you should have think about it. This is a huge store. They got cameras everywhere. Right? And whatever you took, they see it in camera. And whatever you paid for, they could tell whatever you paid for. Right?
So she did go through checkout.
Yeah.
But she didn't pay for everything.
Poor decision on your side. Very poor decision. Very poor decision. All these cameras there, and they got your property, they got your merchandise, their items inside the store, and it doesn't matter what it is. And if you feel like you want to skip scan or whatever you want to do, they could, I'm saying, even if you skip scan means you're pretending like you're paying for an item. Okay? They could tell you exactly, their video camera could zoom in on you. They could zoom right in on your phone, your credit card to see exactly what you're doing. Okay? We've been here for like 30 minutes? Watching you, doing all of this. Come on, man. You're too grown for this. Come on.
Guys, I'm begging you. Please just let me go get my dog.
I don't see how that works. I mean, the unfortunate thing is the dog is caught in the middle of it, but it doesn't change what you've done here.
There's nothing you guys can do to
No, correct.
No, we have a case on you. This is not your first time doing this, and yeah, there's nothing. We're gonna get a total.
You know it's the truth though. She wasn't gonna go back to her dog anyways. Not right away. After she got done stealing, she was gonna go get a drink. She was gonna go hang out a little bit and take the long way home. She was in the store for way longer than she needed to be stealing stuff. She was really trying to get back to her dog. She probably wouldn't have got caught, at least not on scene, because the cops wouldn't have got there in time. She could have went in, rifled through, grabbed all the stuff she needed to in under 5 minutes, and been right out the store, and the cops wouldn't have been able to respond. They were waiting out there for 20 minutes for her to slowly walk out with all of her stuff in the cart.
They're getting a total right now for all the ink. It's definitely over the levy amount. So I don't send you, I don't do any of that.
Stealing ink is stupid. Ink is expensive.
Probably over $500 just for today, plus what you had on you already. So
This has to be an arrest situation.
with this amount, yeah. Right now you're sitting at $2,400.
Damn!
But that's why I'm asking, does it have to be an arrest situation?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
She don't even care about
Is this
nothing.
that they'll just keep me overnight, or?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how Chatham County does their jail. Could be a couple hours. I don't know. Usually it's a couple hours with like shoplifting and stuff, from what I've seen, but I can't like guarantee you anything.
What about my car? Is my car okay to stay here?
Yeah, it is.
They're gonna
I mean,
trespass
is there
you.
any chance they're going to keep me overnight?
So you're gonna have to get somebody else to get your car.
I'm not.
When they arrest you, 100% of the time, or most of the time, they end up giving you a trespass. So a lot of times they'll let you keep your car in the parking lot and they won't tow it exactly, but they won't allow you to come back and get it yourself. So you have to give somebody else your keys to therefore come and get your vehicle, because you won't be allowed anywhere on the property, including the parking lot.
Yeah, it just depends. That's a question for the jail.
I really am just, because of my dog, I'm just concerned about my dog.
I understand. I mean, if I were you, what I would do would make arrangements for your dog right now.
That's what I do, that's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure
and
out.
hopefully that.
But I mean, in these types of situations, is it typically an overnight stay?
I mean, at this time, it could go either way, just because it's 4 o'clock, so. But like you said, for shoplifting, usually a couple hours.
Okay.
But, I mean, that's a question for over at the jail.
Totally ridiculous question, but the money that I paid for the lamp box, do I get that back?
That's for Target.
Yeah,
That's between you and Target.
you can keep the box, you can put it in your car, or we could issue a refund for the box itself. Because you did,
Refund will be fine. I'll give you the
you did
receipt.
pay for the box, we saw that.
Okay.
Just not the contents inside.
I'll give you the receipt.
Yes, thank you.
I mean, is it usually an overnight thing? I'm trying to make arrangements for my dog. I live alone.
And not me, look, we can keep.
Did she say she lives with her mom?
And not.
To make arrangements for my dog. I live alone. Right thing. I'm trying to make arrangements for my dog. I live alone.
Team, did she say she lives with her mom? I can't really tell. It's hard to hear. Let me check one more time. Oh, let me turn closed caption on.
Usually an overnight thing. I'm trying to make arrangements for my dog. I live alone.
Hey, even closed caption couldn't capture it. You know we don't know what's going on. Closed caption couldn't capture it. I thought she said she lived with her mom.
And not me, look, we can
keep telling you the same thing over and over, but
I know you do this a lot, I'm sure. So what do you typically see?
I mean, typically, do I arrest people for shoplifting at Target a lot? Not necessarily.
Shoplifting in
So,
general.
I mean, it could go either way, like I told you before. You can ask them when you're out there. In the event that it does be an overnight thing, I would, again, make arrangements for your dog now so that either way you're covered. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying.
Right.
Is this typically like an offense with a signed a bond amount, or?
These are questions that I cannot answer for you. That would be
I'm
up to the
not-
judge.
I know you don't know for sure.
Yeah, no, I don't know at all. I mean, that's whatever the judge decides based on many circumstances.
If there is a bond, is a person allowed to bond themselves out, like using a debit card? What's
Stop
that?
asking so many questions.
You gotta see a judge.
You know what you should have did before you decided to go to Target and steal? See what the cost, benefit, and see what the balance out the good and the bad, right? Cost benefit analysis, is that what I'm trying to say? Basically, see, is it gonna be worth it? And if you do get caught, what's gonna happen? What's the process typically gonna be? You didn't do no research, you just went out there. You're already a terrible thief, but you didn't even think about what was going to happen when you get caught knowing you're a terrible thief. You could have looked all this stuff up. You could have had your bail ready. Hey, look, moms, listen, there's a good chance I'm going to go to jail. I'm an awful thief. They already got me on camera. I barely escaped last time. Now I'm trying to hit up a new target. I'm on the watch list. I'm most likely going to be sent to prison, so I'm going to leave you with $1,000. I'm going to tell you how to take care of the dog, because obviously he can't survive for an overnight by himself. And, you know, just in case, I would like you to take care of dog and come and bail me out. Actually, bring him with. I want him to be the first. I want to see my dog as soon as I walk out of the jail. I want you to open the door, and I want the dog to jump out of the passenger seat. And I want it to be like a slow motion scene in a movie where the dog is just prancing to me. And he just jumps into my arm, and I scream, and I grab him and hold him. I missed you so much. And then he licks me all in the mouth with his dog mouth, and he drools all over me and goes, and he just puts his paws all over me, and I just hug him and squeeze him tight and tell him how much I missed him and how sorry. Well, she ain't gonna say sorry. She's not remorseful at all.
You can't find out. You gotta see a judge first.
So I'm not gonna get out today.
No. Unless it changes, unless the court changes their own. But we verify for you. Okay? But the last time I checked, once it's a felony, you must face a judge. Unless it changes beyond my knowledge. You know, we're just officers, we're not lawmakers.
Okay, so no bond?
No, what I'm saying is this, based on my knowledge.
You have to see a
whenever
judge
it's felony
first.
amount, you do not post no bond.
You're not getting out till
maybe
tomorrow
after you
morning.
see a judge, then the judge will decide whatever you do. I know sometimes we post bond and all that stuff, but sometimes you gotta see a judge first. But this is a felony amount.
I can.
So when you see a judge first, then they will decide.
I thought you said there was a chance it could be out today. No, this one.
No, I said that's up to the judge. That's what the judge is going to decide in the courts and all
Yeah,
that.
they will decide all.
We don't decide that, so.
But with it being this time of day, it's not gonna get decided today.
I don't think so.
No.
The judge is at home.
Yeah, there overnight.
Yeah, like I said, we like I said, based on my knowledge, you see a judge like in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take some pictures.
I don't want to give her information that's wrong, misleading information. You understand what I'm saying?
I do. But there's zero chance I could get out today.
Like I said, maybe you go there, they say, hey, it's time for you to go to see the judge. I don't know.
All right, Miss Hill, to handcuff you real quick. Take your bag off here.
Okay.
What kind of car does she have?
Quick.
Hold on, I'm trying to see her
Judge, I don't
file.
know.
All right, Miss Hill, to handcuff you real quick.
Y'all know what kind of key fob that is? She definitely got a push to start. I don't know what kind of key fob that is. If anybody knows what anybody recognizes that key fob, let me know. Ooh, you know what I could do? Hold on real quick. Let me see if it works. I haven't got a chance to use this feature very much. No, not that one. Hold on, I want this one. Oh, Google Lens. Hold on, I'm about to try this real quick. Y'all can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm gonna take a picture of this key fob and see if it. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Checking out the key fob right now. I'll let it play out.
Take your bag off here.
Okay.
What's that receipt there? Is that for your refund?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you want to put it in there. Transfer this bag. Come before you put your arms up.
Toyota 4Runner?
The woman was charged with felony shoplifting and received a lifetime ban from Target. Share your thought.
Yeah, lifetime ban from Target. So when she got out, she wasn't gonna be able to go get her vehicle. Let me see. It looks like a 4Runner. That's the only thing I really seen that came up was a 4Runner as far as what car she drove. Let's see. What do we got? We can go light for this one. We can go light for this. It's not really dark. I mean, it's kind of dark for the dog. He's going to be wondering where his mom's at, crying in his kennel. You know, ain't going to be able to be taken outside and ain't going to get no food. But, you know, the dog will live. It'll just be a traumatic experience for him. And she's going to have a dog where... Did you know that there's dog therapy? Y'all probably didn't notice. I talked to a woman that had a dog. She actually had to get rid of the dog. And it destroyed her emotionally in all kinds of different ways. But the problem is that the dog had mental disabilities, right? To the point where every time she left, the dog would go crazy. I mean, completely insane. Like break out of his kennel, you know, make messes, all that type of stuff. And so she couldn't leave the house, or she couldn't be away from the dog for more than a couple of hours, if that, because the dog would go crazy and then like be in a whole perpetual state of just, the dog was insane, right? So she ended up contacting a dog therapist. Now this dog therapist it took her 5 weeks to get the dog into therapy because she was booked out for 5 weeks with dog therapy. I'm not lying, team. If there's one thing I'm never gonna do to y'all, team, it's lie to you. So she ends up getting the dog in therapy, pays thousands of dollars for it. It didn't work. It didn't work. The dog went to therapy for like 2 months. I mean, thousands of dollars. I don't mean the low thousands. I mean like the high thousands, like getting into like tens of thousands of dollars, and actually went into debt doing it because she didn't have the money for it. So she ended up going into debt and paying interest. And listen, team. So the dog didn't recover from his mental illness, and so she ended up having to get a dog up, and so she sent the dog out to a farm, and then, you know, that's where he's at now. But yeah, so it's just crazy, team. You know, shout out to all the dog owners. You know, it might seem like I'm giving y'all a hard time. I just think that when you put your dog in a state where your dog is having to make up for your lack of, what's the word? Maybe like emotional, something with emotion. Help me out, team. What's the word I'm looking for? Emotional support, maybe, something like that. You know, I think it's just unfortunate for the dog. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave it at that. And you know, be better as far as when you're stealing. You know, just be better as far as when you're stealing. Did I get the... I didn't get the video for y'all. Hold on real quick. That's what I didn't do. 1 second, team. I promised I was going to show y'all when she was stealing from Target. I thought they showed it again, but I missed it. I got it right here for you, though. I got it right here for you. Hold on. I'm going to go back real quick. This was her stealing right here. So you see it right here. Just obvious theft. So you know what they do when they steal is they'll buy something like a trash can, like a little trash can, and they'll fill it up with a whole bunch of merchandise. So the trash can's filled with all kind of stolen stuff, clothes, batteries, whatever you could throw in there, right? And then they just scan the trash can. I actually went through Walmart one time and I bought like a little it was like a mini trash can, like one that you would put like, you know, in the office or something, right? Just some of the small ones. And when I go through there, the person at the door, because you know when you go through Walmart, anything that's not bagged, they gotta, you know, check your receipt. So the guy actually opens up the trash can and looks inside of there to make sure I didn't have any items concealed. And I was like, what are you looking in there for? He's like, well, just gotta make sure. I'm like, what? I didn't even think about doing that. But, you know, that was something that they looked for. And I'm like, well, they caught this lady right on camera. You see it right here. They literally zooming in on her, though, like just watching her. So that was kind of, you know, when she was stealing and all that. Promised I'd get that for y'all, so. Were we on light or dark? We were light, weren't we? Yeah, so, you know, it's all just crazy. But anyways, I'm going to get out of here with that. I appreciate y'all, team. Y'all are awesome. If you made it this far, the big four, like, share, comment, subscribe. You know, there's no better audience on YouTube. Anytime you make it to the end of the video, you know, I definitely got to give you a thanks and just let you know how much I appreciate you. I'm always going to try to add value into your lives. And that's part of it. So I am out of here.
Goodbye.
Have a good day, y'all.